Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. My name is Lucas, and today I'm very excited to do this video because I'm going to be talking about a tool that I've been really interested in learning more about. I did a little bit of a deep dive for the last 2 weeks, I would say, and I think I'm finally ready to show you guys, how to do this. And it's basically with a tool called Journalist AI. And Journalist AI, as you can see here, is an AI SEO writer that auto-publishes to your blog. So, and the reason why I'm here in this Framer templates area is because I'm going to be using a e-commerce template. So I found this one called Sonic, which shout out to Shaikh Allah Yarli. You created a very beautiful landing page in Framer, and you can see that it's just like this one product. It's like a sound system, like a speaker, so to say. And the reason why I'm looking at e-commerce is because let's say that you have an e-commerce brand or that your client has an e-commerce brand, right? And they're selling like a set of products. And it's very good to have a bunch of content around this product. So let's say that we're using an immersive sound system that's a speaker that has a special, sound system. There's a bunch of different keywords out there like sound system, immersive sound, breakthrough audio, I don't know, a bunch of different keywords that you can use to create different blogs about these keywords and about this product. And this blog basically has a bunch of different internal links, external links, and call to actions and content. And basically, Journalist AI is a solution for that. Journalist AI, not only can you add your keywords that you have for your brand, but it can also create keywords for you with AI. Then it can create content for you, so a full, blog page, for example, like I said, with internal links, with indexing, right? So H1, H2, paragraph text, with call to actions, with media, for example, images. You can have external videos from YouTube or from Vimeo, for example. And apart from that, once you're finished with that blog post, you can auto post it to your website. So let's say that you want to post 20 blogs in a week. This tool can do that for you. So boom, 20 blogs in a week. So you're basically creating this, hub of content for your e-commerce brand. And today I'm going to basically show you, I'm going to give you a little bit of a walkthrough in this interface, which is Journalist AI, how to start it, how to create some blog posts, how to automate it, and how to integrate it into Framer, right? So we would need a Zapier integration for this, but I'm going to show you basically the step-by-step process on how to do that. And I'm very excited, like I said, for this video, so let's get started. Now, the reason why I really like this product in particular is because if you scroll down here somewhere, we have this YouTube video that kind of explains what is Journalist AI and what it does. And this guy, he's one of the co-founders. His name is Vasco. And I've been a big fan of his content in terms of like SEO content on YouTube. So I was living in Thailand about a year ago, and I would have to do these long bus drives to go to do like visa runs and stuff. And they would take like maybe 8 hours just going to Malaysia and 8 hours coming back. So I downloaded a bunch of YouTube videos, and a bunch of them were from this guy. And I learned a lot about SEO, or at least I tried to learn a lot. This guy is an expert in SEO, in my opinion. And I followed that channel, and I saw that he had this particular tool called Journalist AI, and I've always wanted to try it. And I was always asking them about how can we integrate this into Framer, right? Because Framer is my favorite website building tool. And finally, about 2-3 weeks ago, they created some solution, like a type of Zapier integration, and that's what we're going to do today. Okay, now let's go ahead and review this dashboard over here. So we have articles, we have blog automation, we have customization, so you can see knowledge base, custom images. We got social media, which I haven't really tried out yet, and we have lead magnets. So in this case, we're just going to create an article and import it into our Framer page, right? So inside of this articles category, we have generate articles, we have history, we have all articles, and we have AI SEO editor. And I haven't really tried this one, but we can also try it out. So I guess this is not really like actual function, but it's just telling you how to edit with AI, edit the SEO with AI. So what we can do is generate an article, and before we do that, let's just go to our last ones. And I generated this article. This is basically how it looks like from the inside. So you can see that there are some, some links here. There's some images, right? Other links, and basically it's all indexed. And we have a featured image, and the featured image can be something like a AI generated one, or something from Google, or something from one of your own images, right? So you have full control with that. So let's go over here, and we can generate an article with like manually with your own SEO keywords. We can generate a news article. We can generate an article about an Amazon product. So basically, you can find some type of product, and it generates a basically like a blog post about that. Also with YouTube as well. So I make a bunch of YouTube videos, and I can just select one of my videos, and it can create a post about that, and also integrate that YouTube video URL. So let's start here, and let's search a certain keyword, right? So we have immersive sound simplified. So immersive sound device. So we can write that as a keyword. So if we go back here, let me just close this. Immersive sound device. And then we can add a new one. We can put, let's just look for some keywords. Our latest one, portable speaker. So portable speaker, let me close this. Portable speaker, let's copy that, paste, add a new one. Superior sound quality. Superior sound quality. And bring it over here. And we can add another one or two. Experience crystal clear audio with deep bass. Deep bass. Right, I think that's fine. So we can add these keywords. And again, we can add much more if we want, or import a list of keywords. And then we have these things. So these are the keywords that I've actually put before, so we can just, forget about that. But once we add a specific keyword, we can create an article based on that keyword. So we have immersive sound device, or deep bass, or superior sound quality. We can go here and kind of edit this a little bit. So we can generate a title, right? Tune in, unlocking superior sound quality. We can generate another title, unlocking superior sound quality. Here's the difference. We can generate a few keywords based on this: high fidelity audio, crystal clear sound. We can put other keywords like, so this would basically be the main keyword that you want. So that's with ours, it's superior sound quality. And we can put like immersive sound. So we can put that as well. Immersive sound. We can add another keyword like deep bass, I think it was. Right, let's just put that, deep bass. Save changes. And these are basically like the details of the specific article that you want Journalist AI to create. And so this is like the outline. This is basically what I showed you before, that we have the different articles and the different paragraphs. Here you can kind of generate that as well. If you want to add a specific title, right? In this case, I'm just going to leave it blank, because then the AI will automatically generate an outline later. And then we have the content. We want it to be English, United States, that's where we're from. And we have different tones of voice, right? We can put neutral, but we can put something like sarcastic. That's what I did in one of them, because in one of Journalist AI's videos, they use sarcastic, and I was interested. So we can put like sarcastic, or let's just put sarcastic. Point of view, we can use we, us. So it's talking in that first person plural perspective. Formality, automatic, formal, informal. We can put something like, maybe something like informal. And then we have some other advanced options. So we can write a little bit about the context description, a short overview of the topic of this article. This is the place to include any needed information, such as, so we can put like some of the context. So if we go here, we can maybe look at one of the features of this. So seamless connectivity, voice control, modern design, make the speaker the perfect. So we can use this, for example, just to test out, make this sonic speaker, modern design makes this sonic speaker the perfect addition to any room. Custom instructions. We'll use these instructions to generate each paragraph. These instructions do not affect the headings. Misuse of this feature lead to erroneous or repeated content. I'll just leave this empty for now. Secondary languages will create separate articles for each language. So basically, let's say you have a brand like Sonic Speakers, and you're not only targeting the American market, you're targeting also the Latin American market. So you can put something like Spanish, right? Which is also a very big audience. You can even add more languages, like let's say maybe the German market, you're also targeting for Germany, Austria, Switzerland. So let's save this. And it's updated, perfect. And then the knowledge base. So we can add a specific knowledge base. I added one called Lucas Marjorie with my own website, but basically, if I were to close this, let's just save these things. And if I were to go to customization, right, and add a new knowledge base, we can go and click on write Sonic and create knowledge base. And well, let's go here again. So it won't be the default, and we can add assets, right? So assets are basically, brand, like they're basically brand assets of your brand. So your website, your YouTube channel, your social media. I guess that's it. So we can put like website, plain text website, or we can put homepage, and then add our Sonic website. So what we can do is we can go to, actually, let's go back to Chrome. Let's preview this, and let's get this and put this in our knowledge base. Add asset. So now this is like the knowledge. So this specific AI kind of knows about our product based on this knowledge base. And as we wait for our website to be connected, we can also add custom images. So we can add some brand assets, image assets, sorry, to this specific place. In this case, it's basically to kind of use these images to add them to your blog post, right? So let's go back to our articles. So let's go all articles, and let's go back to this place where we generated the article. All right, and our website has loaded, so we can choose this Sonic knowledge base. And for formatting, we can, click check on all of these. Structure, we can add a specific call to action. So in this case, we don't really have a call to action, but we could use one as a potential. We can use the same website, I would say. And takeaways, we'll add the section. So takeaways, conclusions, FAQ, article size, we can make them small, 2 to 4 headings. We can make them medium. In this case, let's just leave it medium just to test this out, right? Internal linking, we can add a specific sitemap. So here we have a sitemap. And in order to add this internal linking, we add the sitemap, and then we can exclude certain parts of our sitemap. So let's say we just want to show the blog, right? We just can highlight that blog, and everything else from that sitemap is going to basically be, gone. So we can go to this. I haven't really seen this, but okay, this is like a sitemap, right? You can scroll down and you see a bunch of these. So what wpbeginner.com/beginner's guide, beginner's guide, beginner's guide. So these are all collections, right? So you can filter a specific collection or 2 collections, for example, and the AI will basically create these internal links based on these filters. So what we could do, this specific site doesn't really have a lot of, it doesn't really have a sitemap. There's only like 2 or 3 pages. It doesn't really have a collection. So what we can do, or does it have a blog? Okay, it does have a blog. That's great. So we can use this. We can go here and use this as a sitemap. So basically, we'll help you find a sitemap file for your website. Okay, we can put find. And if we were to copy this link and paste it in a new tab, you can kind of see, okay, there's legal, blogs, and then this is just a page. This is not a collection page. So we can just use this blogs page, right? So we can go ahead and filter and put blogs. I think it's plural. So we can go ahead, yeah, plural blogs, and let's exclude these legal pages, right? We don't really need them. So we can go here and again write legal. I think it's singular. Yes, legal. And links per h2, things will be balanced between internal links. Let's just put this at 2. I don't really understand this, but let's just leave it like that. And I want to make sure that everything is saved here. Let's save these changes. I don't know if we have to do this individually, but let's just make sure that everything is saved. And then we can add external links. So include links, we'll include these links. So we can put some links here that we want to add to our website. So we can add, for example, one of these videos. I don't know how it works exactly with YouTube, but we can add one of these videos and add another one. So let's just put, maybe one of mine. So we can just select this and kind of share it, right? So I'm going to share this, copy the link, copy, and let's go back to Journalist AI and add this here. And then automatic external links and include external sources. So only links from these websites will be included. Leave blank to include all. And then we can even exclude external sources. So let's say you have a specific competitor for Sora. Let's say maybe Bose is a competitor, right? Bose. You can exclude that website. Let's just get this. Maybe Bose can be excluded. So I'm just going to get this. Boom. Go back to Journalist AI. Add another website, maybe Sonos. So let's just select everything Sonos and get this and select this one, right? So these are like our main competitors, let's say. Save changes and go to the next one. So these images, featured image, we want a featured image for the specific blog post. Image provider, so we can either choose AI images, like I said before, and this is basically takes a credit from your monthly credits, or you can choose stock images or custom images. Custom images, you would have to basically choose one of your images. In this case, let's just use stock photos. Number of in-article images, we can put 4. And image size, we can just leave it as the original. And videos, we can add videos as well. So maybe we have something like, one of the ones that we put before, this one, right? YouTube video, boom. Okay, let's just use then Vasco's YouTube video. So this one, boom, boom. And it's nice that when you make an error, it kind of tells you that, so that's good. So let's save changes. So we've basically set up the, the guide on how to do this. And then what we can do is generate article. And we can also generate article without doing the setup, and it's going to give us like a random, AI generated content, which you can also work with, right? So now it's basically being generated. So you can see here generating. These are just some things that I've made in the past. But this one is the one that we just made. So now it has finished generating. I'm going to basically just see this. So we can put in, we see input, we see articles. So it's created 3 articles. We have the status, which is done, the date created, and we have the published article, right? So let's just click on this one, and we can see that there are 3 articles based on each language, right? So we have the English, Spanish, and the German, right? And let me just see. So unlocking superior sound quality here, the difference. So basically everything is like the same type of context, right? In each language. So, yeah, okay. So we can click on this. And basically this article is read only, create a revision to edit. So in order to edit this, we need to create a revision. So I can't really edit these things. but we can kind of read, in this world of audio, the term superior sound quality often gets thrown around, but what does it really mean? Okay, so we can remember that we put sarcastic, right? So there might be a few titles here that are quite sarcastic. Is it really that great? Okay, let's be real. So the science behind sound quality, what even is that? Bigger is better, right? So it is quite sarcastic. Why shape matters, but not really. It's really cool. I really love this. And we have, for example, our YouTube video here. And if we kind of really dig deeper into the context, so we can click on this one, and then we have a blog post from another website that kind of talks about premium sound experience, the myths and reality of vinyl records versus CD. Okay, interesting. Don't fall for these audio myths. So 6 common audio myths debunked. Interesting. So it creates these external links as well. Best audio quality. American Scientist. Interesting. And so there's a bunch of links, internal and external, throughout this whole blog post. It is quite large, but it's the medium one. And then we have, again, FAQs, and I believe we have like the conclusion and all of that. So, and this is our basic cover image, right? So, okay, and now since we got our specific blog post, what we can do is also, go ahead and revise everything. We can add a specific keyword here. We can add links or external links to this. We can rewrite this using AI, right? So it's quite, useful to have this for your e-commerce brand. And so once we are satisfied with our blog post, we can go ahead and send it to a integration. So usually there is a direct integration with Webflow, with WordPress, with Shopify, and a few others. But directly with Framer, there isn't, and maybe it's going to come in the future. I'd have to see. But right now, there is a kind of workaround to get it into Framer. And right now, I'm going to basically show you how. And it starts with Zapier. And so once you are in Zapier, I have the free account, by the way, so you don't have to worry about paying. I do know that you have to start paying after like 3 zaps or something like that. And I've just used one about 3 days ago. And basically it's this Journalist AI test run. And Journalist AI has basically a native, I don't know how to call this, like integration into Zapier. So for example, if I were to add a new, let's just do it from scratch. So what we can do is we can go create a new one, and we can remove this, and we can just focus on this. And basically you can add a bunch of different things, right? There's Notion, HubSpot, Slack, Gmail, whatever. But in this case, we want Journalist AI. And you can just search for it like this, and it's invite only. And that means that you have to go to a specific page. So you have to go into customization, blog and automation, integrations, and then you create a new integration, click on Zapier, and basically you're gonna have this like new page popping up where you click on a button, and then you're basically gonna have access in your Zapier once you like connect it to Zapier. It literally takes 30 seconds. It's not such a long process. And basically inside of this, so if I were to click on this, right, there's going to be like an API key, and you just have to copy that and bring that into here, right? You can see trigger event, new article, and then you'd have to basically integrate that here. I already integrated it, but I think it's in this step, right? So press continue, you test the trigger, and then you can basically search for a specific article. So I have, for example, this one, which is one of the older ones that I've made. But we can look for other ones. So I think, what was it called? And I'm doing this on the fly, so I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. And let me just check. all articles, and it's unblocking. So let's look for that. Unblocking. No. So change. Okay, so this is correct. We basically just have to change this article ID. I mean the article title. Excuse me. So find new records. Unblocking. So it's still just giving me one of these articles. Oh, I think we just have to publish it. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's just get this one, unlocking, and then what we can do is publish it, right? So we can publish it. I guess what we do here is blog automation, publications. Okay, so this one is published. That's why it's showing up in Zapier, but we have to publish the other one. And basically the trick here is just to click on an integration, in this case Zapier, click on publish, and your article was published. So let's go here to Zapier, and I would say refresh this. And then what we can do is find new records, and then we have article B. And this is basically the article that we created, right? And now we can continue with selected record, so article B, and we need a second integration. In this case, this is the second workaround. It's also a free solution called DropInBlog. And so this is the second part. And basically you just create a post and you configure it with your DropInBlog account. So I have here dropinblog.com, and I can just log in with my credentials, and you can see this is the publication that I did 3 days ago with a test blog post, right? So in this case, let's just continue. Let's configure. We choose the blog post. We're going to choose Lucas's blog, which is the blog B that we chose. The status, I don't believe that this is necessary to add. Post title, we can put article title. Slug, we can leave empty. Category name, author name as well. And do we have an author name? I don't think so. Yeah, so context, we can do this, and we can put article content. SEO title would be the meta description, I believe. Yeah. And then we have SEO description, which, so now actually forgot something. For this slug, we have to add the article title as well. And we can leave these two empty. And this one is not going to be the article. Oh, this one will be the article content. This will not be the meta description. So let's just remove this. And this will be the article title. And this will be the meta description. And then keyword we can skip, and featured image URL, we can put article thumbnail. So let's continue with this. And we can test this step. And it should work. It works. So we can publish this. And we can go ahead and refresh this, and it should be refreshed, and boom, we have it here. And in order to, now this is the next step in order to bring this into Framer. All right, so what we have to do is we have to go back to our DropInBlog, and in the posts, basically publish the posts, right? If you click here, you can just click on publish, and it's going to do that for you. So we have these posts published, and now what to do is go to code and layout. And basically in DropInBlog, that's where you manage your CMS collections. And what we have to do is go to code and layout and copy a few codes to add to our project. So we have this first one. Let's copy this, and let's go into Framer, and just let's imagine that this is the actual, e-commerce website that you have. And you have to create a new page called blog. And in this blog page, we have right now this nice little desktop canvas. And what we do is we add a frame. So we can put this frame in here, right? And let's actually bring our nav bar from this project. So we go in here, boom. And we can also add our footer, I guess. If we go down here, boom, put that in the bottom. Make sure that that's at the bottom. Make sure that this is actually stacked up like that. And this frame can go here. Perfect. And this fits the content of everything, right? So we have this big frame. Let's set this to fill. And let's give it a, a dark color, I would say. Right? And what we can do is we can add another frame inside of this first frame. So like so. We give this a fill width and a fit content height. And we can give this frame over here like 1,000 height pixel and a fixed height. So once we have that, we can go ahead and go to our settings, and that code that we copied, right? Put it at the end of the body tag. Oops, let me get that again. So this code, put that at the end of the body tag. Save this. And what we do is we go into this next code, which is over here. And since Framer already has like these div blocks or stacks, as we call them, we can get this div posts, go back to Framer, and give this guy, this outer stack, a scroll section like this. Boom. And then what we do is just publish this, and we can go to the website. And when we open, nothing happens, but basically what we can do is just copy this, go to our DropInBlog, go to settings, and we can just add our URL, save all changes, and it's saved. And now if we refresh, now it seems to be working. We just have to add a little bit of styling, maybe make this page white, for example. But if we can click on this, we can read a little bit more about this. We can listen to the article. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this little quick tutorial about Journalist AI and Framer. Journalist AI is a very powerful tool. I mean, if you have a very big brand, or you want to grow a big brand, you want to grow this organic traffic into your brand's website, I definitely recommend using Journalist AI and doing a little deep dive on them. Also, check out their YouTube content. It's really great. It's very insightful. I've learned a lot with them. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below or reach out to me. Yeah, guys, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.